Um, I want to explain what these two pieces mean. Um, this one shows the how the islanders travel between island and island, and this one actually the most important way of traveling, because this is the only way they can trade knowledge and make new landmark by claiming it through establishing people on different locations, and also if you look at the piece, it's you'll see there's a lot of life incorporated in the piece, and that shows how dependent the islanders live on the water, and the living things around them matters to them most, because that's to them it's important to keep all the the elements together. By talking about elements is when you have different form of creatures, and but also the have this respect for the ocean, which is today is it's likely getting lost because of a lot of the practices are not practiced anymore, and from generation to generation, it's slowly missing its pieces from elders, not from generation that or might be from parents that just don't have the time to explain to the new generation what the importance of keeping this not only the stories but the practices, and in a life fast-paced changing world, I'm trying to show that it does exist, and although it's hard to practice it nowadays because of the from encouraging people to do it, because it's been done in the past, and you can only repaint it just to show the viewers that that's the memory we want to leave. And when people look at the pieces, they know what the whole meaning behind it, and also the importance of passing down the information to the new generation. I'll talk about this piece. It's called the channel, and what this piece represents is it's an event that happened years and years ago, involving villages that from a Sharks clan or Sharks tribe, and this is just one of the ritual they always perform when it comes to we call it Sharks calling, which normally it's done by the shaman or the great chief that goes out and present offerings for the shark, and therefore the shark would come up and would be able to communicate to them, and and that just shows, the offerings involves, the pig right there, and that's some of the offerings that he has to offer to the shark to keep, the peace in the water. The sharks is the main icon for them, or the crest that people worship. And they believe that by doing this offering will protect them from enemies in the sea while they're traveling, and also provide them, a plentiful, catch when they go out and fish in the out in the water. And this is the reason why they do it, because their life is mostly dependent on, off the sea. So therefore, they, this is a way of, showing respect to the, also the spirit world, and also the living creatures around them. And they often do the ritual, once a year or so, from what I've told. And sharks also represent, it plays a significant, a role in people's belief, and that, by that, they believe whenever somebody dies, a fisherman dies, the spirit actually relieve in the shark, or reincarnate in the shark. So for them to communicate with the shark, that the shark will be able to communicate with them in different ways, and how to protect them as they are, the garden, and the protector as well. So, and that's what the piece, symbolizes.